Welcome to the venerable Glass Bowl in Toledo, Ohio. The opener in conference play for both of these teams. It's the Kansas Jayhawks and the Toledo Rockets. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Guys, I caught up with the Rockets head coach before the game. He knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Back to you.
All right, Holly. Rockets ready to kick it away first. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Kansas offense will go on the attack first. And we take a look at this junior transfer running back. Churned out more than 150 yards and found pay dirt a couple of times in their victory last game. Looking to pass. It's Marshall. Complete. Breaks into the open.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a rhythm. So a nice job by the offensive coordinator giving his quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows he can complete.
And the Jayhawks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Cox. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Got it behind the line. It's Parker.
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. Those great defensive linemen, the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting in long yardage and predictable situations.
That last connection left him a little short of the first down, but in perfect spot to attack on 2nd and short. Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one.
How many ways can I make you think, right? First drive, out the gates, getting it to my playmaker, going full speed across the formation with a touch pass. You better be able to adjust to it. Then when you adjust to it, I'm going to have an adjustment to your adjustment because I'm always right. I'm an offensive guy.
We'll send the tight end in motion. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Dupree.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Quarterback making checks. They'll send the back in motion. Off the play fake. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
It doesn't matter who it is, receivers, in this case, a tight end. You get open, you sometimes start to look at that green space in front of you, and you just take your eye off the football, lose your concentration a little bit, and miss that opportunity for possibly a big play.
Makes a catch. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. The Jayhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass, it's Marshall. Caught over the middle, it's Edwards. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. On the draw, it's Edwards. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
Effective draw plays in the running game really begin with the quarterback. The quarterback's got to be a great sailor. You got to really make the defense think it's pass. You keep your eyes focused downfield till the last possible second, turn around and hand it off. And by that point, the defensive ends have rushed way upfield, and there's less bodies for the running backs to have to maneuver around before finally moving forward.
And the Jayhawks kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. On the move. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Forced out of the pocket. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down.
And this has been a really good first drive, man. You talk about scripting the first however many plays. It's different for all the coordinators. Nice drive down the field. Now set up in a 3rd down situation. Let's stay aggressive. Let's capitalize on this momentum and not try to kick these field goals, because you know kicking field goals sometimes down the road can come back to bite you.
It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. Never a doubt. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
I'll tell you, this is not an easy place to play on the road, especially at nighttime. This crowd, they get loud. That's the way it's been so far, but they have a nice drive to open it up. They're able to execute. They put themselves in field goal range, knock it through the uprights. They did exactly what they needed to do, taking a 3-0 lead here early on the road. That's impressive.
The Rockets offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And here comes John Allen Richter. Everybody wants to make big plays, but he's got to take them when they're available and not force things.
And they have got off to a great start. Coaches are so excited about their QB, man. Like, they're literally saying, we've got a chance against everybody we play. I know we're off the radar. We're not one of the Power 4 teams. But when you have a quarterback that can make everyone around you better, you can go beat some of the big boys. So far, Palmer, he's done an unbelievable job with this squad, like blending it together and really doing well.
Yeah, and they're being careful. They don't want to look too far ahead, but they know one spot is going to go to a non-Power 4 champion in this year's college football playoff, and they're obviously hoping it's them. If it is going to happen, it's going to be because of this guy. He's got to keep playing at a high level, though, each and every week, and I think that's the challenge. Very, very talented. The big question, can he stay consistent?
Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Trying the left side. Could be an alley. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Grabbed behind the line, it's Newell. And just a short and safe pass play, they pick up a few.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism, and he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. run inside. It's Miller. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Third and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on fourth down. To the air, it's Richter. Pressure coming. He'll get rid of it. Got him downfield. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. And the Rockets in the hurry-up.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Now the play fake. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
So now on comes the field goal unit. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. Dead center perfect. And guys, after that field goal, brand new ball game, all tied up. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. The Kansas offense returns to the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Marshall. Oh, they're after him. Might have gone into that slide a little early, and he'll be short of the first down.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
The Jayhawks lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. Creates a little room. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
And the Jayhawks with the 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
Well, it's clear the coaching staff had a little conversation before this drive, and they said, we have got to run the football. All 4 plays of this drive so far have been runs, and they're taking a bit of an attitude shift here. They want to be physical, and they want to pound the defense into submission.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Quarterback making adjustments. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Shoots it to the left. Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. The Jayhawks are marching down the field. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Just keep slinging it. Snagged in the middle. It's McMillan. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Dropping back, it's Marshall. Slips away. Keeps it going. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. They got him, and down he goes, and what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range. And the Jayhawks will try to pin them back with the punt. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. That's caught. It's Miller. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Caught in the backfield, it's Bond. And he picks up a first down. That is not a flag on the play. It's just lingerie on the deck after that move. Now on first down from the 28. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Gets it to the back. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go.
The linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield. He's got some speed and wheels himself to run with him. And yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job that time by the linebacker.
That's caught. It's Newell. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. First play of the period, first down here. Handoff from the gun. There's a crease.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
The Rockets in a good spot here with second and short. Gives it on the option. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. The RPO, it's complete. Caught, and he's got room. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Rockets are in the hurry-up. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
Well, you haven't seen a ton of incompletions in this game, and that's good news for this QB. Obviously, he struggled his last game out. Part of that was the defense. Part of that was him not playing as well as he wanted to. But in this game, he really has been, for the most part, locked in, and that is a good sign for this offense.
And here comes money down for this offense. Third down execution is a premium. You work on it all week ad nauseum for these moments when you can execute when the field starts to shrink.
Looking for a man. It's Richter. Under fire. And here's a fumble way behind the line. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. He'll line it up from the right side, a 37-yarder coming up. Absolutely perfect. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. On the move from inside his 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. That last one looked like a back-breaking drive, David, but they ended up punting.
Yeah, they put some plays together, put some yards together, but the most important stat is putting points on the board. And this offense has to finish, Jesse, when they get across that 50-yard line and start getting in scoring territory.
Yeah, there was some good execution, no doubt about it, but I think it's the critical down and distances, third down in particular. They've got to be better moving forward.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. He'll set up to throw. Looking left. And he can't complete the first pass. Let's see if he can get settled.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Let's see what they've got on second down. Running inside. It's Dupree. He locked up and held on to bring him down.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Jenkins. Going over the top. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. The Jayhawks will punt it away on 4th down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Hauls it in at the 40. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. The Rockets offense looks primed and ready to launch on this drive. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Dave.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Try and play action. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
They had the big play to start the drive, but a couple of misfires now leaves us with 3rd and 10. Gonna look downfield again. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the 3rd time. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Jayhawks rock out to start this drive. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. Wants to throw. It's Jenkins. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Turning it on! And he scores! Touchdown, Rock Chalk Jayhawk!
I know it's early this year, but it's obvious this guy is a focal point in this offense. After having 2 touchdowns in his first game, he gets on the board here. Doesn't matter where he lines up, they find ways to get him the football, and defenses just have not been able to figure him out.
Extra point here will give them the lead. And the extra point puts them on top 10-9. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. He'll return it. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Play is stopped for a moment as they tend to an injured Kansas Jayhawk. Toledo hoping to get things going on this drive as the offense takes the field. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
On defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
Flips it out in the flat, and he'll be brought down.
This offense is going to try and stretch the field vertically and horizontally. They did their throwing it to their running back, but the defense, they were in perfect position to make that play for no gain.
It'll be 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Richter. Oh, he wants it all. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. The Rockets line up to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Makes the catch at the 30. They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. The Kansas offense out there poised and ready to go to work. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Edwards. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Here's the pressure. He's on the move. Slides to the ground. He got away and picked up the first down on a 2nd and long.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. And he'll be smacked to the ground.
Well, give the defense credit on that one because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they create a negative play.
The option look, running to Green. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time, and they're able to make a quick stop.
And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And the Jayhawks send out the punt unit. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. The Rockets offense is back on the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Makes the catch. It's Crosby. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. The run inside. It's Miller. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. To the air, it's Richter. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Rockets decide to punt it away. That last howitzer was nice. How about another one just like it? All the way back to the 15. Powers through. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. The Kansas offense returns to the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
Oh, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
The Jayhawks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. The sure hands. It's McMillan. Still on his feet. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good gain there.
After giving up a few extra yards after a hitch throw, I wonder if this defense is going to want to give this guy this much access moving forward. They might be thinking about more press coverage or playing some zone coverage where the corner's right up on him.
He's got him. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And the Jayhawks getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. It's complete to the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. In the red area, it's Edwards. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking for a man. It's Jenkins. They'll run the screen. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Jayhawks trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
To the air on 2nd down. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score.
Man, really good job by this defense staying positive. They gave up a bunch of yards, got down towards the shadow of their own goal line. 2 straight passes, 2 incompletions, trying to just get off the field here with only giving up 3 points.
That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Right down the boulevard. They take a 4-point lead here in the 2nd. Bringing it out. Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the 2nd half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the 1st half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Dropping back, it's Richter. Rushes on him. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Gives it on the option. They'll stop him short of the 1st down. It brings up 4th, but the defense doesn't have any timeouts and can't stop the clock. Kansas will take a timeout. That's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. He gets it away from his own end zone. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he's stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. We'll see how aggressive they are trying to put up points before the break. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got it. They've done a really good job creating the matchups they want out of the slot.
Yeah, dude, get that guy matched up on a linebacker. That guy matched up on a safety. Keep him away from the corners by putting him in the slot. Get him the football. Let him make plays.
He'll try to do it himself. At the 40, there he goes. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here.
Timeout, Kansas.
And as the clock is winding down here in the 1st half, they'll send out the field goal team. He boomed it through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. And leading things off, we take a look at Miami, taking on the Virginia Cavaliers. And it's the Hurricanes with a gritty victory away from home. This team prepared well all week, and they'll enjoy the fruits of their labor, pushing them to 1-0 on the short season. And as we check in on these notable matchups this week, we're reminded of just how meaningful every week in college football truly is. Now over to your game inside the Glass Bowl. Back and forth we've gone so far, and these numbers, it's funny, 3rd down conversions don't always tell the story. Maybe staying out of those situations in the 2nd half is the safest pathway to victory. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the Glass Bowl.
Jayhawks will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the returner will be brought down. We check in with Holly Rowe.
I caught up with the Rockets head coach at the half. There is a big sense of urgency coming out of the locker room at the half. They know their backs are against the wall right now. All of the momentum going to their opponents as they went into the locker room. But now they get the ball back to start this third quarter. And Coach said, this is our time. We have got to take back that momentum. And he believes his team can do what it takes. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Pulls it on the option. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. The Rockets want to crank the tempo. Back to throw, it's Richter. Dumps it off in the flats. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. And the Rockets will bring the punt team onto the field. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Running inside, it's Dupree. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. On the option. Now the pitch. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little gain because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He stopped just inside his own 40. They'll mark it at the 39, and it'll be 4th down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
Punt is on its way. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get 2 bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
Looking to throw, it's Richter. Hauls it in. Oh, what a move to get open. Makes the grab in their space. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
And that's the beauty of this offense and this playmaker and wide receiver. Throw the ball short, but what he does after the catch, he's just got so much speed, so dynamic with the football. And this is why they get it to him short, because he can take it to the house or make a big play on any reception.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. Got room on the return. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Kansas. The defense gets it done with that huge interception return. What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
Lining up to add another. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Rockets offense looks ready to go on this drive. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
The Rockets with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Leaves it with the back. Plows through the defense. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
There's nothing better than being a defensive lineman and a defense period that pressure the quarterback, that gets hits on him, that make him feel uncomfortable, especially when you come into their building and you get everybody really, really quiet. That's a great feeling.
So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's Richter. Floats it out in space. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Well, it's important in this game this offense gets the running back involved out on the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. From the gun, wants to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. And the Rockets will send out the punt unit. This will be the 5th kick of the night. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Elevates over his man. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. The Jayhawks rock out to start this drive. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Dupree. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And what a great job by the defense here. 1st down, 2nd down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Jenkins. Rifles it down the middle. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. The Jayhawks will call on their punt team. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. Now on the return. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. The Rockets offense looks primed and ready to launch on this drive. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
With the catch, it's Miller. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one.
Smart play by the quarterback. Nothing open. Dump it off to your running back. And listen, he's a running back. He's used to having the ball in his hands, and he's a big running back. So if you want to bring that to the ground in the open field, it's very difficult. Great job by the running back making a play.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
Sweet cut there. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Rockets will line up to punt it away. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. The Kansas offense out there poised and ready to go to work. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. To throw, it's Jenkins. Got his man. There he goes. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38.
And it's hard to imagine a defense losing the big fella, losing the tight end, but where was the coverage? Something broke down right there between linebackers and safeties to try to figure out where he was. He's the beneficiary. Catches the football, a lot of grass in front of him to make a big play.
Pulls it in. It's McMillan. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
On the move, it's Dupree. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
And the Jayhawks come to the line, needing just inches for the 1st down. They'll try to run for it. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49.
Obviously, the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. Finds his man. It's McMillan. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
Man, you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
We've reached the break, and Kansas has the lead. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Gets the back moving. Scanning the field, it's Jenkins. Caught in the backfield, it's Dupree. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting him, keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it, keep getting those stats.
They make the stop, but you can't give up 4 yards a chunk on the ground down in this area of the field. It's at the 18.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Whistle sounds, but they get the timeout called just before the delay of game. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. They'll line up for a second down play. Looking to fire. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. Could not make his way to the corner.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
Hey, kill it. The run inside. It's Dupree. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. Play is stopped for a moment as they tend to an injured Kansas Jayhawk. That's the sophomore running back they're taking a look at, and Holly Rowe will let us know what's going on the sideline. The Jayhawks will snap it on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready. Blue 30. Blue.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, they've been calling his number, running the ball a lot on this drive, Dave. That's an outstanding run right there. But whether it's designed or whether it's off script scrambling around, this defense can't find a way to corral this guy. And if I was on offense, I'd keep letting him do this.
Yeah, and the annoying thing is, man, the quarterback gets the ball every single play. They snap it to him. He can throw it. He can scramble. He can run. So really just opens up the whole field is at his mercy. And this defense right now, not finding a lot of answers, they've got to do something to stop this quarterback.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. And he's going to try to return this one. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Toledo hoping to get things going on this drive as the offense takes the field. Off play action on first down. Throws to the wideout. Working the middle. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the Rockets will hustle to the line.
This has been a frustrating day. They haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm.
Oh, he found a space on the right. Touchdown, Rockets. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And how about the big tight end doing the work for the quarterback, man? Nice, short, safe throw. And how about the speed, the athletic ability? You've seen the evolution of the tight end in the history of football, and this is exactly why. They went from being a big target to now a guy that can make plays after the catch and make big home run plays like he did right there.
Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. After that kickoff, the medical staff is out there to tend to the injured player. While they have a look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. The Kansas offense returns to the field. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
Kill. 139 Albatross. 139 Albatross.
To the air, it's Jenkins. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete.
And I tell you what, we've kind of gotten to the point where we expect QBs to be robots and just never to miss and always put it right on the face mask or right on the numbers. And right there, you could tell he just missed a little bit off, and I guarantee he's tapping his helmet saying, hey, that's my bad.
On third down, he drops to throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Play is stopped for a moment as they tend to an injured Kansas Jayhawk. And the Jayhawks will punt this one away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Not a lot of room to make this catch. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. The Rockets offense is back on the field. Let's see if this rally can continue. A touchdown followed by the stop, and now they've got the ball back. Quickly to the tight end. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it.
Snags it, and he's open. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Toledo.
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass play. Great route by the receiver, good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the jets, and is gone.
And he puts through the extra point. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawks first down here as we dive into the college football season. A Week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. Making side adjustments here. Running inside. It's Willis. Got enough for the first. That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
Push down for the tackle. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking downfield, it's Jenkins. Makes the grab, it's Edwards. Still running at the 40. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one.
And that's a good lesson for quarterbacks out there. When you're throwing to your running backs, if you get it to them early and they've got some space around them, they can do damage. And that's exactly what happened there. These guys are trained to be great once they have the ball in their hands. He makes people miss. He shows you the speed, and it's a big chunk play in the pass game.
He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run.
You know what's interesting? At this point of the game, with the lead in the 4th quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball, and because they're putting so many guys close to the line of scrimmage, they're taking advantage, throwing it 2 straight completions now back-to-back.
Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Now, after the sack, there is a man still down. That is the senior offensive lineman who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on his condition. Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. And they're finally able to get him on the ground at the 1. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Training staff is out there tending to the injured player, and we will step aside. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And that lead grows even bigger.
That's a big drive for this offense in the 4th quarter. Now to take a 2-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. Giving up that last field goal really ratchets up the sense of urgency for the offense on this drive. Pulled and fired complete. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
And this offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like, late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Back to throw, it's Richter. Finds his big tight end. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35. The Rockets racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains.
Man, that's so frustrating. And it happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Miller. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. They'll try to get the first through the air. didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on third down.
And this offense stays aggressive and they pass the football. I think you can always look back and say, 3rd and short, I'd love for you to run it, be the more physical team. But nice job sticking up and bowing their necks for this defense.
Looking deep. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Rockets will snap it on 1st and 10. Grab behind the line. It's Crosby. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. They just keep firing. Here comes the heat. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Pocket breaking down. Oh, he makes the catch. Touchdown, Rockets. And they take it in for 6 more points. Well, if the momentum hadn't shifted before, it certainly has now.
It has, and now you got some game pressure, right? That's beautiful. Now the defense comes out, get you a stop, get aggressive, but the offense a little bit of pressure now because they know if the ball goes back to the other side, they could lose this ball game.
They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Jayhawks rock out to start this drive. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
The defense, obviously, at this point is trailing. They need to get the football back. They're expecting run. They know the offense is going to try and bleed the clock, so you got to be good at the point of attack. They were right there. They gave up nothing on that run.
Unloads to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, 3rd and long coming. Dropping back, it's Jenkins. Under fire. Avoids pressure on the right. Quarterback gets enough. He slides past the 1st down marker, and he'll convert that 3rd and long. The offense getting set for a 1st down from the 45. Quarterback may change this route. On the ground with the counter. It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4. The defense quickly calls a timeout, trying to save as much clock as possible. $1:57 left.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
Direct snap. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Eager to get the football back with as much time remaining as possible. The defense uses a timeout. 1:53 showing on the clock. Offense getting set for 1st down. And the quarterback will just drop to a knee. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters. And this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese